go. So where are we? Load game. Cage of War. Literally, what, 7 or 8 more side quests to do? That aren't web-based or races? Actually, I think I did the racing ones. Well, the racing one that was tied in with the tournament. It wasn't even... don't worry about it. Delete these. Delete these. I can't delete these, can I? Nope. Okay, minimize. Resize that because I didn't finish resizing it. There we go. Like an hour and a half, I think. Then I think we're gonna do Dark Souls 1 for like the rest of the night. I don't know what time Jeff's getting on. It's really what matters. Don't say I'm under Halo 5. I know I'm not. Get out of here, Twitch. What was it doing? Oh, right, we just saved the Basilisk. Basilisk. Only 4? Can do that. Investigate the Isle La Clave. Check out the woodcutter. We'll do the Isle. Where's the nearest fast travel? We'll go east. We're almost done with The Witcher. I can't believe it. I forget the name of the game I'm going to be doing after Witcher. It's, the P.
Run, Roach.
I can't think of it. The dudes who did, D4. I'm saying D4 because I can't remember the full name. Dark Dreams Don't Die? Or something like that? Sverny, I think, made D4. Type in Sverny in Google. Jugal. Boo doo 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 boo doo. It is not even in there. Boo doo. See, the Dark Dreams Don't Die. Dark Dreams Don't Die. That is the name of the game. Now, what's the other game they made? Deadly Premonition. That's what I'm going to be doing next. Okay. Roach. There you are.
Slow now. Whoa.
Slow now. I never finished Deadly Premonition because I ran out of gas for like every car. And I was just wasting time. Or because I drove all the cars to the mission objectives and then you would get fast traveled back to your apartment, whatever. Your hotel. After you finish the objective. And your car would still be at the place you stopped playing at. Before you first traveled. I'm going in the water, aren't I?
Let's go.
Yeah, I played like 10 hours of it, but I never finished it. And it was so long ago, I don't really remember much. I remember coffee, that's it. And going through like this weird factory. I don't know how long it is. I'll probably look it up before I play. You know what? I'm gonna look up On the Beat. I forget the name of the game. Well, history? Middle click. How long the beat.com. Deadly Premonition. Right. I remember this time. What am I doing here? Hermit?
I'm walking on water. Just like...
Like who?
Like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
19 hours.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know. For I know who you are.
Oh my god, I'm Frank.
You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You showed generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. To acquire the sword, you must first convince me you are worthy. The inscriptions on the stones describe the 5 virtues: valor, honor, wisdom, sympathy, and generosity. During your time in Tucson, you can prove these virtues dwell in your heart. In this world, there are many in need. They will help you prove your chivalry.
So basically all I see is when you finish everything else in the DLC, you'll be able to earn this sword. That's how I'm seeing it. But you'll be already done the game and there's no point in using it. No, I mean, that's New Game Plus. No man can be called good when who does not share his prosperity with others. Generosity is required for dignity in life and peace in death. Valor does not make one good, yet how many good men have you met in your life's journey who were cowards? Those who possess valor do not hesitate to stand against the majority, no matter what the consequences. There are many traits which bear witness to a man's true nature. Compassion is what separates men from beasts. Whoever feels sympathy for his fellow man will never turn a blind eye to misfortune. He will instead always stand in defense of the wronged. Honor cannot be purchased. Honor cannot be sold, for its value is greater than all the treasure in the world. One can lose it, and whoever does so shall have sullied his name for all eternity. A truly honorable man always stands behind his actions, faces every challenge, and refuses to lie. Oh. Wisdom is a virtue which only should strive to cultivate through one's life, or is it possible to be so wise cannot become even wise? The wise know this. As we journey through life, we shall seek to make wise choices. Remember, whose wise choices are not those which make our lives easier or simpler. Often they make them more complicated, but always they make us better. Okay, back to this spot in like 80 hours. Take me to a night sales. It's not far. Look at all everyone. Winging?
Gods be bum-poked. You must hang on, milady.
Milady.
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
What are you even taking, man?
Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See? Not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
The tree is bleeding? You believe that tale? Aren't you a little too old?
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, Witcher?
How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
She's a cursed girl. What makes you say so?
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog Moholt to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition.
Stop using
I
porking.
lent it in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included.
Fond of fairy tales, why?
Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tale.
The way that dog's looking at me.
Would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise, even if I wished to.
Let me examine the tree.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves. Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
Well,
Blood seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain. Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
Talk to Jacob the woodcutter.
and did you look at the tree close?
Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
Willing to look into it.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why.
Stop saying
You
fecking.
await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Oh my god, the tales and fables.
Let's go!
See, I was gonna read it if it popped up in my lower left-hand corner, but it didn't, so I'm not going to. He went the correct route? Roach, I can't believe you. Who the hell, who the hell, who the hell, who the hell, who the hell?
Not attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
Red Panther. Lynch Crag. To like a spy. Keep an eye out for trespassers. At the entrance I want down there, or am I going to go up here? I'll go through down here real quick. This could be it. Or is the way out, who knows? Arrgh.
Come on.
Did I just pop two? I'm trying to get the other one gone, but I don't even see it. Thank you, Undying. There it is. And I'm jumping around all over the place. Please, Geralt, you can hit him. I believe in you. Make him more warrior. I'm gonna rest. So. Anything else down here? Give me you and give me you. Don't need you. Got a chest. Oh, tout sounds sold. I think we're good. I think you're, I guess. Is that a way up? Oh, it was. Who the hell? 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 My ears.
A hut. The witches.
Search the hut using the Witcher senses. Guess it's inside. But it was outside.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around.
Sir Gareth and Miss Daphne loved each other so much it hurt that when they proved his future father-in-law, Gareth had to perform 7 challenges. 7th was the hardest. Gareth had to go to Lungskog, find the witch who lives there, and convince her to lift it throughout the plague. The whole land, everyone, including Daphne, pleaded with Gareth to humble himself before the witch. You see, the witch from Lungskog was spiteful and headstrong, even for a witch, and only to an act of true melody could break her icy heart. Gareth, however, had no intention of bending his knee before a witch. Instead, he planned to force her to lift the curse. Nobody knows what happened at Lungskog, but Gareth never returned to his beloved. Daphne stood on top of the hill and looked for him day and night. Finally, she turned into a tree so that she may live to see the return of her knight, such that was her strength, of her longing, and the power of her love. Anyone who plunged her axe into the tree would see blood run from the wound. Folks started to avoid that place, leaving Daphne in peace to wait for Gareth. In time, all had forgotten about her. Hoping for some more information.
Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. Notes on the use of yarrow stems.
Yarrow is first and foremost used for medicinal purposes, as mentioned above. When the leaves of the herb are placed against the flesh, they heal all kinds of trauma, wounds, and sores. Brew it in the rustling tincture treats the common cold, colic, and loss of appetite. In addition to their healing properties, then the branches of the yarrow plant can be used for fortune telling. This method of divination might seem strange upon first glance, but it is true, simple, and effective. It truly allows one to focus on the query at hand and gain an answer both accurate and satisfying.
A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies.
That, the kerchief. Examine the arrow.
Arrow, broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer.
Branch.
Branch off a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one.
Doll.
Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses.
Kerchief.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've guessed from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Oh, hello, Panther Boy.
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the Witch of Lynx Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
What happened to Sir Gareth, the knight?
The lady's knight. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
Can I lift the curse myself?
I'll handle the curse myself, without your help.
Go right ahead. I wish you luck.
Letting me go, just like that?
I could not have devised a better ending for this little tale. Our visit is done. Adieu. For never shall we meet again.
I don't need her help. Return to the bleeding tree. That was terrifying. Oh my god, we're alive. Geralt, hold me.
No one gives a hoot about us poor folk.
Sorry, were we saying something? Oh. Oh. Oh, lady, you're done. Arrgh.
Really, what?
Go the jig with a woodcutter. Oh my god, the doggy!
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
Was this near as bad as you thought?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
I know how to lift the curse. Free Daphne.
Daphne's kerchief. We'll use it to lift the curse, but we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
It's my kerchief.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
Are you gonna deal with Igni? Yeah, that's fine.
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word. From the east, no cry is heard.
I just lit myself on fire, it's fine.
North, silent sighs. From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil. Dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. Recall today who you really are. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Run!
It's a noon. Maybe if we had our help, it wouldn't have been a noon wraith.
Damn it.
Or what's it called?
Run!
I didn't mean to not do it there. You know what? I would do it correctly. So I want to see what happens, basically. 20, 30, that was 3 minutes ago. Auto save slot. I was in the cave, that works. Yeah, it's in the cave. That works for me. I think it'll be more interesting if I do it with her help. I didn't mean to do it without, I don't know. I didn't really read the thing fully. I wanted to say, like, I'm gonna lift the curse. I wanted to see what she wanted to say. Without asking her first. What I had her to offer. That's fine. Who the hell, who the hell, who the hell, who the hell, who the hell? The inhabitants of Skellige await the coming of Ragnarok. Ragnarok. They're really great here, it's fine. How many points do we have? 1? 1.
A hut. The witches.
The witches.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of a dweller, though. Smells elusive. The ingredients are in there. Enclave of mages banned this tome. Bones ground into dust.
The transmutation of bodies is one of the most difficult tasks any mage can undertake. Indeed, one of the true masters of the art have ever accomplished it, and even they have only perfected one of its forms. Difficulty arises from psychological limitations, since the mage can only safely transform into an animal with which he is perfectly attuned. A famous example is that of Elf Blackbeard, who dwelled for years in a cave with a bear in order to imbibe the life essence of that animal. I then came to a place known as the Nath Valley, in a world known as Shagai. The mind of man cannot comprehend this land, where non-geometric space and blasphemous colors fly in the face of everything our eyes are accustomed to. That instant, in the moment of my arrival, I teetered on the verge of madness, shouted a noiseless cry, and bloody sweat. When two suns rose above my head, I fell onto my knees and prayed to Zhalgakwa, not for starvation, but for a quick death, and then they came.
Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting.
Lady, you got a hole in your floor. Let's go through all these.
Brent.
Then I'm gonna ask for her help.
Oh, looks like... Silk. Already...
You do.
What if...
Then
Like, it just wasn't interesting. If I would, ever had to fight the Night Wraith.
You have...
of course.
We fought in like 30 of those. Lift the curse, please.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse? Please.
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his wench was not my fault.
Alright, so you didn't cast the curse. But could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
I'll humble myself.
I'll humble myself. Prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the Tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my hut, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand.
It's just a simple bow
Not
to me.
even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you.
She seems like a nice lady.
I always keep my word.
Besides for the murder. I got a deal. Can you just like
Trust
take a
you
razor to like
against my better judgment.
the side middle of my head?
Yours.
Top middle? Or top side of my head? One razor, swipe it across. Or remove the ponytail.
Splendid.
What do I need to do?
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Gareth's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock.
I was
Fire
already in
must
there.
Consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
Oh my god. She got me good. She locked the door. I've been fooled. Arr! I'll go over here and trigger it. How about that? There you go. How did you fall down? Oh, she wanted to kill him. That's why. Can I loot you?
A knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains. These then. Wonder why the armor came apart. Magic. Gotta get just to the tree.
You already know, girl. She told you she killed him. Roach, we're gonna run past these guys, okay?
Move it!
Only wolves and a warg. It's fine. You're faster than him, Roach. You're fine. Oh. Oh. Where you going? Oh, love, where you going? My dude, talk to me. A new dialogue?
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
How to lift the curse for Daphne.
Lift the curse. Free her. By performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds. Then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I...
Chop as much as...
Yeah, we had like 1 extra word in line. That's it.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
So I gotta sound sincere when I talk to her. Can I... Here it is. That was the trade itself.
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word. From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silent sighs. From the west, peer hollow eyes.
That didn't break
Cease your
anything.
vigil. Dead he lies.
I didn't do it the way he wanted me to. I don't think it matters. Dude.
Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has come. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
He remained faithful. I'm not gonna lie.
Gareth remained faithful
Be
to the
rude.
end of his days.
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. And now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me. For standing vigil at my feet.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her. But I guess it was not to be.
Do what we could.
We did all we could.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
Oh. You possess the virtue of wisdom. Return to the hermit and have him judge your deeds. Okay. Pamparam. 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 Where's Roach? Pamparam. Pamparam. Restraw. Alright, hermit. Let's have you judge my wisdomness. Then when we do the next quest, it'll probably be, honor, I'm assuming. When we save the, rest of the people around the land. This one's probably for a side quest later, or finishing the main campaign. Well, the main DLC campaign. Goodbye, Roach, oh my god, happy ever after, oh my god. Pamparin. Hello, hermit.
You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Have I?
The
Really?
sword's mine. I can dive in and take it.
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface.
Are those wolves on the hilt?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Anytime.
Thought we only had the 2.
Then draw your blade.
He mentioned the 2, and then he didn't mention the other. He said we need the other 3. Or he discussed the other 3 as if we didn't have them. Oh, Grandpa, I wasn't ready. Did I do it?
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade. Beyond all doubt.
Oh my god, Grandpa, I'm sorry. Yeah, man, I hope you held your breath.
Behold, your Arendite.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good.
Just from the books.
And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
She's from the book. Or one of the books. Erendite.
Just wonder.
We have fallen in the water too. Each blow generates chance, which increases sword damage by 10%. Or charges. Charges are lost over time when receiving damage. A fully charged sword always deals critical hit damage. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend the charge to permanently increase weapons damage. Damage increased by 0. The maximum of 10 increasing along the... Yo, let's go! Don't mind if I do. It's silver though. I don't play many monsters in this DLC. I wasn't using it anyway. It's fine. Can I put things on it? Or is it locked in? It's locked in. Maybe I can add some at the one dude, the room boy. I think you can. Do I care though? Not really. Alright, so quest. We have this last one. Let's go. We're like halfway done it already. I'm gonna go this way because it's the closest one. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, 3 on the right, and then 1 on my left. Can you just climb up, girl? No. Geralt. fall hurt. He's done it. Right. Forgot. Do it every time.
That's it, Roach.
Whatever happened to the statue? I did not get the quest for it.